Hey guys, I have lipstick on my teeth. An eyeliner. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I'm so f***ing drunk, I can't do this. Take 37. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and my name is Cara. If you're new, today I'm going to be doing a winged liner tutorial. You guys actually requested this on Instagram, and I put a little poll up to see if you wanted it in an Instagram video or a YouTube video. The majority of you actually said Instagram, but there was still a decent amount that wanted it on YouTube, and I feel like winged liner isn't something that you can just learn from a quick Instagram video, so I figured I would do both. I also included a little twist with this. I'm going to be showing two different ways to do winged liner. On my left eye, I used a felt tip liner from London. It's one of my favorite brands. I just love the affordability of it. I believe this liner is only $5 or $6, and that's an incredible price for a felt tip liner. One side of it is a stamp of a star, which you probably don't get too much use out of, but I just pretend it's not there, regardless of if you're going to use this side or not. It's still an amazing price. You can also get different things besides the star. You could get like hearts or a moon or a music note. I don't know if they have anything else. Those are the ones that I have. But yeah, this is really good and really cost efficient. I don't like to spend too much on like an eyeliner because you're gonna throw it away like somewhat quickly. Felt tip liners, they like dry out, and they're gonna be best when they're fresh. So I like the price point on this one. Then on the other side, it's a beautiful felt tip liner. So on this eye, I show you a regular technique of just using the felt tip to create your wing. And then on my right eye, I'm gonna be showing you with this set from Kaja Beauty. And this is actually a stamp, like a winged stamp, and then also a normal felt tip liner. First product is the stamp. And now this has a left and right side to it just because the wing is going to be a little different on each side. So this is my first time ever using this stamp. And then the other liner that it comes with is just a regular felt tip liner, just like the one I showed you before. It's got a really nice, thin and precise point to it, and it's fresh, so I know it's going to work really good. So winged liner is obviously something that's really hard and not everyone is going to get, so that's why I thought it'd be really cool to also show you an easier option with a stamp, and I'm curious myself just to see if they work. So at the end of the video, let me know in the comments below which method you prefer and which one you think came out better. So let's get started. So first I'm starting with the London felt tip liner. This is a felt tip liner that I use literally all the time. So the angle that you draw your wing at is very important. And also, I'm just showing you that you don't want to pull towards your eye, but you want to pull away from your eye. So right now I'm starting at my eye and working my way away from my eye. I always like to clean up the wing because no matter what, it'll look sharper if you clean it up. So I don't clean it up with concealer because I don't want it to be lighter than my skin. So instead I use whatever foundation I have on my face and just clean it up with that. If you do it while the eyeliner is still wet, you kind of drag the wing out a little bit further and you get more of a precise, like tiny width of a wing than you could get with a felt tip. Now I'm switching the angle and I'm drawing from about halfway out on the wing to about halfway into, I guess, like the middle of my eye. And then you're going to switch the angle one more time. And now you're going to start at your inner corner and pull from the inner corner to the center of the eye where you last stopped. And then just quickly, blending right there and making them both hit. Now I'm doing like the inner corner, again, on a different angle. So I guess you hit your eyelid with like 4 different angles. So keep in mind that you're going to be positioning your liner in 4 different angles to create the full shape of your wing. So if you're trying to just do it all in one and just wing it out and you're literally winging it, it's not going to be the same. I actually break it into the 4 steps. All right, so now it's time for this stamp. And again, this is my first time using a stamp. I never really had a reason to use it, so I'm a little nervous going into it, trying to show like what the stamp looks like, but I guess it's a little bit hard to see because it's all just black. You can smell my fear right now. All right, so I'm finally going for it and lightly pressing it on my eye. I realized at this point I should have held it for a little bit longer or used a little bit more force, but again, I was scared, so I went back in and stamped over it to get it darker. That's not ideal. You want to just stamp it right the first time because anytime you try and stamp on top of a stamp, there's no way you're going to get it in the exact same spot. So you're going to be making it a little bit thicker than it was meant to be. But it's okay. We're doing the same foundation trick, just cleaning it up. And now I'm switching over to the Kaja felt tip liner that has a really nice precise point to it. And I kind of blocked it with the mirror. It's hard enough to do winged liner. It's so hard to film yourself while doing winged liner. So I just didn't notice that the mirror was covering. So again, I only know what you guys are seeing when I look over to the side. That's why you see me looking over to the side, because no one's filming me. I'm doing this all by myself. So sometimes I don't know if I am in frame or not. I'm adding a little bit extra on the wing just because I'm used to mine being a little pointier than the stamp gave me. Now I'm using Huda Beauty lashes in the style Olivia. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I usually use the Samantha lash, but I was trying something different this time. I have to say Samantha is definitely my favorite. These Olivia ones looked really wispy, but something about the band was a little bit plasticky, and you can see when I applied it here, it applied slightly strange, and it even made it look like my liner wasn't completely straight. Okay, so there we have it. We have the traditional felt tip liner way of applying a wing, or we have the stamp. So in my personal opinion, I am more comfortable with the felt tip. This stamp is really cool though, and I was inspired to do this because one of my best friends has been raving about her stamp, and she's using this stamp from Ciate London, and I checked to see if I had it, but I couldn't find it if I do have it. So I found this one, and I use this one instead. So I'm sure it's pretty much the same idea. I was a little scared to apply pressure at first. I think I went a little too light-handed, but I guess like you really do want to stamp it on and like make sure that it gets black, because you don't want to have to re-stamp it like I did. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you were able to learn something from the tutorial today. Again, don't forget to comment below and let me know which side you like better. Also, let me know if you've tried a winged liner stamp before and what your experience was with it, because I am curious. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, no. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to comment below and let me know which side or which method you prefer. We got it, right? Do we have it? That's good enough. We just want to go downstairs and have dinner, right, baby? What do you want to do? Don't know is there's been another one sitting behind me on the same chair the whole time. You guys just find a way to get it in every video now, huh? So subscribe to Mommy's channel.